All right, so last time we had our fight with our story mission with
Let's go hear what she has to say.
what's it called? Fulgar Anjanath, I believe. Let's take a look. Guardian Fulgar Anjanath. Yeah, we fought this guy. Had a fun fight, a double fight with this guy and an Ursula. Olivia was there and helped us out. Hey, Radix, welcome back to the channel. What do we pick up here? Granodath, high rank materials? Yeah, alright. Anyway, we have unlocked a bunch of new side quests to do. And we're also working on some things. There's a couple new glaives we're working on. For parts, we need Gypceros and Rathians. We need to hunt them for parts. Just a lot of stuff going on right now. We got an abundance of content. I want to start out by looking at the map and seeing what's going on. So we're here in the plains. Let's take a look at what's happening. Got two side quests, one for Dareel, one for Alma. Chotacabra, Crematrice, and Gypceros. We could hunt this Gypceros. There's also a Fulgurite Shard Upsurge and Falling Boulder Upsurge. Neither of those are particularly interesting to me. Let's take a look at what's going on in other parts of the map. We've got a Tempered Lalabarina and a Kongalala available. An Uth-Duna is roaming around. We can't create the quest for that, but we could go fight it. I don't think we're quite ready for that in high rank yet. We probably need some better materials. There's also an active monster here that we have not fought before, so we might go check that out. Oh, I can't actually mouse over that. No other interesting stuff happening in terms of the area. Over here, we got Rathian, Tempered Rompopolo, Gravios. We haven't fought Gravios yet. We've seen him, but we haven't fought him, so that might be an interesting one to do. And then at the Ice Shard Cliffs, got a Tempered Hirabami and an Ursula. Up here, we've got another Anjanath, a Zuwu, which we haven't fought yet in high rank, and a Tempered Doshagama. Then over at the Grand Hub, or sorry, the Wounded Hollow, there is a Rathian here. That could be fun to fight as well. In the Wounded Hollow, they can't really run away, so it's a faster fight. We do need Rathian parts. Radix, welcome to the channel. I'm doing well. I deleted the first time because my controller stopped working, and I had to, like, stop the stream, download some tools, update the firmware, and get it to reconnect and stuff. What do we want to start out with here? I think we'll start out with a hunt. We could do a Rathian, or we could check out some of these monsters we haven't fought yet. So there's a Gravios in the Oilwell Basin, and there was something else, something we hadn't, some mystery monster. Where did that go? Oh, it's disappeared. Okay. So what do you think? Should we go fight this Gravios that we haven't fought before? Or maybe we'll go pick up the Rathian and Wounded Hollow to start. What do you think, Radix? What's your preference? New monster or chase materials? I don't think we even have Gravios in our monster field guide here. We might. No, I have... Oh, we do have it. Okay. The first dragon, the Gravios? Alright, let's read about these guys. So, large wyverns found in Oilwell Basin. They've developed physique, powerful heat rays, and a host of gases they can emit from their body. Their bony carapaces are famously tough, but expose a surprisingly brittle interior once destroyed. We don't have any helpful hints here. Don't really know what works against it or once it drops. So we just kind of have to go after it. If they release fire rays, then ice might be a decent option here. All right, let's start the stream by doing a hunt. Let's do that, and then we'll do some side quests and stuff. All right, so first things first, let's get our standard loadout, and let's get our breaker equipment. By the way, off stream, I did hunt some high rank Arajakans, and I got access to this Arajakan coil beta. So this thing comes with 2 parts of part breaker, and it also has a part breaker jewel installed. So I get all 3 parts of part breaker from this, which means we can replace the head, chest, and legs with something else as we move forward. But this is the strongest defense material we have now. So this gives me 6 points of part breaker, so 3 points are wasted, but for now that's fine. Let's take a look at our meal. We're at 326, so we should eat. All right, that gives us 50 minutes there. Let's go hunt a Gravios. So that was in Oil Well Basin? Yeah, okay. Let's see where it is. Okay, it's over here in the lava. Yeah, it's right here. So where can we travel to get there quickly? I don't know that we have this lower strata north. Is there another location over near the lava where we could put a new pop-up tent? Because I don't think we have anything closer. I guess we're already down here. Yeah, we're already fairly close. All right. Let's begin a field survey of this Gravios, and let's depart. Good luck in the hunt. Thank you very much, Radix. All right, so let's get flash pods equipped. And all right, we're kind of set up here. That's a Gypceros. We don't want to hunt that or get involved with it. All right, looks like we managed to avoid it. That's good. All right, so this is a new monster for me. I'm not familiar with its moveset. I don't know how it works. Here it is. Gravios. Okay, do I need a cool drink right now? No, this is Oil Well Basin. This is the lava area, but I don't know if I need a cool drink in here. Yeah, I do. I can tell. Like, once you enter the lava area, you can see my what's it started going down. So, do we have... Let's see. Chili shrooms. Yeah, here we go. Okay, up ahead. Let's grab this. And then I can take a cool drink here. And we're good to go. Okay. One thing I did learn about the Gravios from... somebody mentioned it online. They were talking about it. It's completely passive until you attack it. So, like, he won't attack me unless I attack him. So I can sneak up and get a sneak attack on him very easily.
Nimble as a cat. Fierce as a cat.
Okay, so its head is armored. Okay, it's gonna be very it's got a nice big charge going on there. Okay, it attacks a lot with its tail. I feel like I should go after the wings maybe to start. Very little. Okay, we got the mount off. That's a good start. Let me hold on while it bucks. Smack it. Hold on. Move up. Work on the head. Yeah, it's got like serious armored plating up there. Okay, let me hold on while it tries to buck me off. Hopefully it hurts itself with that. All right, let's go for the wound break.
Get a load of these claws.
Okay, so boy, it's like everything is maybe it's belly? I don't know where to hit it. Maybe I keep going for mounts. Yeah, that hurt. Okay. Oh, I'm technically, I'm like behind it. Yeah, so I gotta use a lot more. Hang on. Let me get out of here and heal up. I gotta use the combos that can't get interrupted. The normal attacks get interrupted by his massive plating really easily. I don't know what he has in the way of weak spots. Wow, okay, yep. Yikes. Use another health potion here. Where am I gonna get the white from? Oh, come on. He didn't really look like he was, He does have a wound on his back. He is tough. Like, the plating makes it tough to figure out what to do with him. Wow!
Get out of there!
That's insane.
Leave this to me! Heels inbound!
Alright, so his fire breath is very dangerous.
I'll be fine. I got it covered.
Wow, boy, this guy is tough. You can't hit him. He's enormous. He's got those fire attacks. Maybe I should just be going for mounts left and right. Yeah, he interrupts everything.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
I haven't found a single place on its body that's weak enough for me to hit. Damn, this guy is tough. I'm not sure what to do with him. Where is his weak spot? Where can I get damage on him? You know? Trouble getting extracts too. There's red. I can't even get white. There we go. Okay. Where is his weak spot, man? So I can use the combo. I can use the combo attack because it doesn't get interrupted, but it doesn't do a lot of damage either. Okay, I got another... Let me move down to the tail here. Oh, it auto completed the wound break for me. Didn't really want that. Maybe his neck? That wasn't great. I just lost my Kinsects and have no way to get them back right now. Wow. Oh, he does have a weakness on his head after he does an attack. I saw that. He's got a weakness there. It's like he doesn't have any spot that isn't armored. Okay, he does get weak after he uses his breath. That's good to know. I'm pretty hurt here. Let's try blinding him. There we go. That'll slow him down a little bit. That's nice.
Another monster's horning in.
There does seem to... Okay, Rompopolo's getting involved. Yikes, I couldn't get out of the way of that. Man, this guy is tough to deal with. Alright, he's focusing on the Rompopolo, I think, for a second. Let's heal up. He's taking damage from something. Oh, yeah, he's taking poison damage from the Rompopolo. That's helpful, but... Man, this guy is extremely difficult to deal with.
Didn't even know what hit him. Use this if you need some healing.
No, I'm out of my goodies here. I'm out of my Kinsects. Somehow I dove through that. All right, let's go after him. Is he fleeing? Okay, man, yeah, this guy is tough. He's so armored.
Better collect this trap.
Sharpen up. I mean, we're not... You need a heavy weapon to break through the armor faster? Yeah, maybe. Where's he going? What's he doing? Okay, his belly seems weak. Yeah, his belly's pretty weak. Yeah, I saw that tail coming and I just had nowhere to go to get away from it. I'm up. I gotta get away from this wall real quick. Where's his head? Yeah, it seems like his belly might be kind of a weak spot. Yep, okay. I can work with that. Yeah, that jump straight up and then attack me, that's not fun.
Over here, bub.
Yikes, hurt.
Hey! Get out of there!
I'm trying. Why? Why is my computer so bad? Why is Windows 11 such effing garbage? Okay, all right. Back in action here. Yeah. Okay, his belly is his weak spot. But he can breathe that fire underneath him to like clear me out. Oh, he's got a wound there. Wound could be very useful. I can get in my ultimate attack here.
Leave this to me! Heels inbound!
There we go. Okay, he's got a couple now. Nice.
This leads to the shock trap!
I don't know if his tail is severable or not, but it would be fun to try. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so after he does that big attack, that thing is vulnerable. Oh, he's gonna come down? Okay, hold on. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. So yeah, he's definitely got some vulnerabilities, but it's related to his moveset. Like after this, his head should be vulnerable, I think. No, not that attack. I gotta get him away from the wall. Oh, yikes. Gotta get him away from the wall. Where are you going? You coming to fight or are you fleeing? I think he's coming to fight. No, he's running away. Okay. Interesting fight, interesting fight. Very much a monster you have to learn. Just standard spamming attacks is not going to do it. Maybe I can get another mount? Nope. Okay. I tried to dive roll through that. It didn't work. Get out of the way of whatever that is. My extracts are all gone. I need to get in front of him so I can hit his,
Gotta put a dent in it!
I need the red. I need the red. Come here. Oh my god. Hit the Kinsect is so, the targeting is so bad. There we go. That's a nice wound break right there. He might actually be a monster where even though there's so less damage on the damage on the aerial attacks is so little, he might actually be the better monster to use them on. Just because it's so much easier to get hits, multiple hits without being knocked back by the armor plating. Yeah, knock yourself into the wall. That's fine. I'll take this wound break on your head.
Almost there! Looks like it's moving to a new area!
All right, it's fleeing.
I'll be fine!
I mean, we've done work against it. It's just, well, this was the first time I ever faced this monster, so it's not that surprising that I wasn't super great at it. I probably need another cool drink as well here. Let's sharpen. Okay. So, he doesn't have the skull yet. I don't think we can, I'll flash him real quick. Oh, right, he's going to sleep. Okay. Well, nothing for it but to wake him up.
Here we go!
Can you please hit his head? There we go. Here comes the tail attack. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, just keep working the belly. That's his only, like, weak point that I can see. Yikes, that hurt. Okay. That didn't go the way I thought. Yikes. Let me try to work on the tail a little bit. It didn't work. Okay. Where's that wound on his back? If I can get to that wound, that'd be great. He does have a wound on his tail now. God, the flame breath is OP, man. Okay, nice. Got him. Good lord, is he tough. Wow. He is a toughie. For real. Don't you have bombs to plant when he's sleeping? I do. I guess I could have done that.
New data.
I didn't think about it. It's not something I typically do to the sleeping monsters. Because you also take damage, and like I needed to get my extra. I guess I probably should have, once I saw that he was asleep. I probably should have used the bombs like you suggested. And is he tough? I don't know if I'm going to enjoy fighting him. Maybe we can get more information now that we've hunted him about where his weak spots are. So we got some jewels, a wing, a Plera Plus, whatever that is, some certificates, carapace wings, some armor spheres, more decorations. Let's see. What do we pick up this time? All right, recovery up. Special ammo boost, useless. Guard, not so great. Special ammo boost. Tetrad shot. Lots of stuff for bow guns that I don't use. Couple recovery ups and a stamina thief. All right. Not the greatest thing. Not the greatest fight ever. He is. I'm not sure how to deal with him. We'll have to try him a couple more times before we get it down. He's got some openings for sure. But I have to get better at reading his attacks so I know when those.
Why don't we go there?
He's got vulnerabilities after an attack, from his head and from his tail. But I didn't learn enough about the fight quickly enough to be able to identify them. All right, let's go back to camp for now. Hey, thanks, Radix. I mean, at least we got him on the first try, right? High rank Gravios, first kill. without carding or fainting. So that's not too bad.
Ooh, guess what?
So now let's take a look at the monster. We should have more information. Let's see. Where is he? Okay. So he uses weak roar, minor wind pressure, fire blight, and poison. It says the weak point is the mouth and the legs, but I don't know about that. Like hitting his head, I bounced off a bunch of times. He's got like a forehead plate. Maybe I have to position just right so that only the tip of the glaive hits his mouth. It says his mouth and his weak point and his legs are weak point. The tail is severable. Wings are breakable. All right, the unique Guardian energy from Guardian Rathalos claw attacks is explosive and dangerous. Oh, this is Guardian Rathalos. I'm looking at the wrong monster. Where's Gravios? This guy. Okay. So the head is a breakable weak point. The belly, breakable 2, weak point. We knew the belly was weak. We figured that out. Legs are breakable. But it says the head and the belly. Maybe if you hit it enough, you can break off the plating. Wings are breakable, back is breakable, tail is severable, and a weak point. It's no easy task breaking through that heavy armor covering a Gravios head to talon, but repeated attacks will eventually make it crack. That and the weakness of Gravios exposes in its carapace during certain attacks are your chances to deliver focus strikes, demolishing it piece by piece and creating even more opportunities. All right, so it sounds like you have to find a way to break through the armor. Boy, he is a toughie, huh? Fortunately, we did bring an ice glaive, which worked well against him. Lots of broken part rewards. I guess you just pick your spot and focus. Huh. Interesting. What was this? We saw something new here?
Calm the mind.
Scale bat.
Focus.
Huh, okay. All right. Out of curiosity, let's go check in with Gemma.
Well, what can I... Yep.
So, did Gravios give us a new weapon to look at? Yes, it did. Okay. There's a blast weapon here that we could make. Very high attack, negative affinity, but it's got blast element. And a couple of slots. That's probably worth going after. We get 1 more skull and 2 more Plura pluses, and we could make this, I guess. Huh. It's got punishing draw. Adds a stun effect to draw attacks and slightly increases attack power. Not effective while riding. Draw attacks deal a large amount of stun damage and gain attack +7. I mean, the draw attack on the Kinsect glaive is not that strong. But the blast element would be nice. Yeah, go ahead, ask me anything.
Got something in mind?
So I'm assuming the Gravios armor will have very high defense. I imagine it would definitely be like a defense-oriented armor set. Rathalos, Gravios, here we go. All right, so Gravios comes with, yeah, pretty high defense. Peak performance and tremor resist. Well, let's just take a look. Peak performance increases attack when your health is full. Protection against ground tremors. Gravios protection reduces the damage you take by 5% when your health is full. Master mounter makes it easier to mount monsters and wound them once mounted. Okay. We've got recovery speed here. Healable portion of the day. Yeah, okay. Flinch free. Prevents knockback. What is this? Flinch free, peak performance, tremor resistance, recovery speed. Okay. So he's got some stuff. I actually could go ahead and make an armor piece right now. So let's see what we've got. Resentment and windproof. What does this have? Resentment and blast resistance. Intimidator and weakness exploit. Weakness exploit's pretty good, I believe. Increases the affinity of attacks that exploit a monster's weak points and wounds. Yeah, weakness exploit's probably a good one to go after. I don't really need Intimidator, so like we'd probably go for the beta set here. What else do we have? Recovery speed and peak performance. Agitator from Blango, but I can't make that yet. Heroics? Heroics. What's heroics? Increases attack power and defense when health drops lower. Yeah, that's not super great. Imparted wisdom. Finding rare gathering points. Seems like weakness exploit might be the way to go here. 1 point of Intimidator's fine. This comes with a double slot on the beta. So yeah, maybe we'll make this Guardian Rathalos mail here right now. Are you gonna play with other weapons? Probably not. I mean, I started this playthrough out swapping back and forth to the bow, and the bow's not bad. I enjoyed it for what it was. But it's too much to ask to learn the weapons well enough to be able to play them at the high rank without like constantly making mistakes and failing and taking forever to get kills. Like I feel like first of all, I really like the Insect Glaive, and second of all, like getting deep into its moveset, learning it very well, and being comfortable with it. I don't feel as good about the other weapon types as I do about this one. All right, so we're gonna make this Guardian Rathalos mail. We got 2 visual options. That's not what I meant to do. Not the Gravios mail. I want Guardian Rathalos. So there's this one and that one. I like the second one better, I think. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and get this built. So toggle comparison. How does this work? There we go. Okay. So we're going to give up 34 defense to get 48 defense. That seems great. We'll give up Heartbreaker that we don't need for weakness, exploit, and intimidator. All right, let's
Look good.
let's get this built.
All right.
And we're probably gonna wear this for a while. So I think we'll invest in upgrading it. Now I also could color it.
Shebar.
We could color it if we wanted to, but well.
Shebar.
We could try to make it more like the armor we're already wearing, I guess. That works to a degree. It's got a very dark base to it. How do I get rid of this? Default color.
Shebar.
Maybe we'll just leave it as is for now. It clashes, but it reminds me that I should be working on other stuff. I could change the belt now. I had changed the belt to match the other thing.
Shebar.
That's kind of interesting. I can't tell which part this is changing. Whatever, that's fine. All right, so we got our new what's it called? Mail. We got our new mail. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. This will take us to 54 defense. Okay, very nice. And we have a new slot available to put something on there. Where's my tent? Over here? No. Over here. Okay. Okay, so equipment. We got a double slot layer here. What do we have that we could get something good with? Attack boost or critical boost would be good. Divine blessing. Well, we don't need that. Weakness exploit would be good, maybe. Let's see what we have that's level 2 here. Increases affinity of stamina is kept full. Stamina surge, heroics, heartbreaker I don't need. Ambush, evasion, jumping, maintenance, fungiform. Yeah, what do we already have on some things? Yeah, these are on other... Okay, these are on things I'm wearing. Alright, you know what? Well, let's go with a maximum might jewel. That'll... No, we already have maximum might at full. Counter strike, stamina surge, heroics, ambush. Opening with a sneak attack gives me 5% damage bonus for a minute. That's not bad. But I usually spend the first couple of seconds trying to get my Kinsect extract, so I'm not sure how good that is. Extends the invulnerability period when invading. That could be nice. Extends evasion distance. Yeah, I like this. All right, let's take the evasion jewel. What about that beetle on your hand? What's its purpose? That's just the that's the slinger. You're talking about this right here? That's my slinger tool. See the like spool of wire wound up inside it? Okay. So we're gonna re-register the breaker loadout. That's fine. We got part breaker 3, maximum might 3, some attack boost, some focus, some critical boost. We now have the evade window on it. Looks pretty good. All right. So our leggings are off, but in terms of color, but we need to get new leggings anyway. If you're talking about this creature,
Hey!
that's my Kinsect. That's the Kinsect. They do additional damage while you're fighting and gather extracts for you.
I heard from the others.
All right, let's talk about material
Everyone in the village
retrieval.
said they can help too.
All right, let's take all the ivy and whatever else was gathered here. Herbs, honeys, mandragoras. Yeah, I'm fine sticking with ivy here. Parish rooms, very nice. Okay. And
Somebody
item
wants to make a
trades. I don't think we have anything to trade. All right, that's that. Looks like your boy Casper's got a new tool available, so let's talk to him. Let's do this side quest.
Hey, mind if I tossed another request your way? A quest was posted to investigate the Guardians, and I was hoping you'd come with me. I've got another little something I'd like to test.
Of course. What have you got this time?
Well, it's a new weapon. I don't know if it'll work, but finding out is half of the excitement, yeah?
Sounds like fun either way.
Great! Just accept the quest when you're ready.
Okay, perfect plundering.
Hey, we've been researching the ruins at the Ice Shard Cliffs, based on that tip from Rove. But to cut to the chase, a Blanganga decided the survey team was invading its turf and attacked. We'd been taking pains not to draw any monsters' attention, but sadly, some of the team were injured.
I see. They may have run into an especially aggressive monster. How are their wounds?
Not too serious, thankfully. The team's safety is my responsibility, but there's only so much I can do.
All right. I'll head there straight away.
Oh, are you sure? I know you have other investigations and requests on your plate.
I'm worried about the team there. But I also want to help out my handler. Let me take care of this for you.
Right. Thank you very much.
Oh, this is another side mission. Okay.
Right.
Well, optional quests. This one is for an ebony Odogaron, and this one is for the Blaganga. Let's go do Casper's first, so we can get the new tool. All right, let's remind ourselves how this works. They have Weak Roar, Dragon Blight, and Bleeding. All right, the tail tip is breakable, the tail is severable, head is breakable. So the tail is a weak point, and the forelegs are weak points. Yeah, we can use slinger ammo against it from the wilt crystals. Recommended elemental attack is water. So I have ice and fire right now, which look about the same. So we'll use the ice. We'll use the ice glaive since it's the highest damage we have. What else do we know? Flash pods will work. So the forelegs and the tail are the weak points. All right.
I'm happy to help anytime.
How are we on food? 30 minutes. Looks good. Let's get a standard loadout going. And then let's accept the quest and get going. Perfect plundering. Guardian Ebony Odogaron. Where is it right now? I can't tell. I think it's, yeah, I think we're good here. Can you put other armor and weapons on your cat? Yes, I probably should upgrade his stuff right now or soon. He's using some low rank sets, so I should upgrade for him. All right, looks like we're mostly good here.
The hunt is on!
Let's start out by grabbing something elemental.
They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
Let's take whatever supplies we get. All right, we got some first aid stuff. Somewhere along the way, hopefully we'll find an elemental item to use. That's a Hirabami. I don't want anything to do with that. Let's take the, stop moving. Stop moving. Oh my god, it's so annoying. No, see, when I say stop moving, I don't mean immediately start moving again. Okay, we got 5 puddle pods. Now we can go after this thing. Where is it?
So that's our target now?
I don't want this Nursilla. Looks like it's down below us. Okay, all right, we're getting close. Yeah, it was all the way down here. All right.
Here we go!
All right, I got everything I need. Now forelegs and tail. Okay, unfortunately got hit there.
Wonder some wonder! All ready when you are!
It's already running? Wait, where's it going?
Bombs away!
Can you go for its forelegs here? Let's work on the tail. If it puts down some... Oh, I'm really hurt. Hold on. Okay, we got the mount leaping off the back of the sacred there. Let's go for the head. Holding on. Attacking. Let's move back down to the tail. Work on that.
Got it on the ground.
Nice. Okay. Oh, I was going for the counter there. Didn't get it.
This'll freshen you up quick.
Nice. Whoops. Okay, hold on.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Ah, yikes.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Nice. Also nice.
Activated.
Yikes. Okay, hold on. Nice. I think I just, yeah, I interrupted his attack with that focus strike. Okay, he's running. Good. Okay, all right. It's going fairly well so far, I feel. He's not dropping any Wilkstone for me to blow up.
Monster leaves behind.
Oh, interesting. He can climb that thing, but we can't. Isn't this a special creature? This is a Guardian Odogaron. It's part of the story is you unlock these Guardian creatures, and then you can hunt them and fight them. Casper has a balloon with a cannon. Yeah, that's one of the things I unlock by doing side quests. So he goes a long way away by a route we can't follow, and it takes us a minute to catch up to him, which sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, now he's sucking up all this stuff. Let's use the Rocksteady Mantle here. Let's go in for a big hit. Nice. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to get...
Let's collect that status.
Of course, the instant I release, he dives away. There we go. That's better. Come on. There we go. Okay, back in the fight.
This way to the shock trap!
I think we got his tail. Yeah, we did get his tail. Oh, why didn't that... All right, he's not using Wilkstone at all, so I'm going to switch over to the flash pods and flash him. Oh, hold on. Let me trap him here. How did none of that hit him? All right, he fled. That's fine. That's fine. We're very close here. I could probably capture him here, but I guess I'll just go for the kill.
More supplies have been added.
All right, let me start here by... Oh my god, get out of the way. Now the Wilkstone shows up at the least convenient time. Are you kidding me? Is he running again? No, he's fighting them. All right. How does that not get a mount? Right on top of his face. That felt like a pretty good counter right there. Oh, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Giant Vigor Wasp. Very nice. Do I have some sort of... Yeah, there was some sort of thing happening there. So he doesn't have a skull icon? I don't know if we can capture him or not. He's like enraged though. Okay, so it sounds like Casper's new tool worked out perfectly well. Nice. Oops, okay. Not great. He's still not showing... Ooh, what is that? How does that work? He's still not showing his skull, so he's still like not capturable as far as I can tell. Yeah, all right, there we go. There's the kill. Maybe the guardian creatures can't be captured? I don't know.
Yep, I think that'll do it. Thanks, partner.
All right, not perfect, but a decent fight. A little bit longer than I would have liked. I made some definite mistakes in getting hit a bunch of times and having to stop to heal. And he fled a bunch, as they always do. Not too bad. Casper's too OP? If you say so. I'm so focused on the fight, I can barely tell what he's doing most of the time. We got a certificate, sinews, claws, some good stuff. All right. So we got the plunderer tool, which I guess is he's stealing like a part for me, like a material from the monster during the fight, I guess. That's his new thing. I'm not super happy with how that fight went. It was a little bit on the slow side. But we are back home. All right, let's do another side quest here. Let me start out by restocking. We should check Casper's equipment, I guess. We should be able to make him some new stuff.
Well, what can I do for? Hey.
Okay, oh, I can forge Ardian weapons.
Okay, let's crack a few ancient mysteries.
Forge Ardian weapons by gathering 3 Ardian parts of the same rarity. The parts required differ by weapon. Each part has a different element type and Ardian bonus. A weapon's elemental properties will be determined by the dominant element type among the parts you select. Choose 3 parts with the same elemental type will boost the elemental properties of the weapon. If all the parts have different elemental types, they will create a weapon with no elemental properties. You can enhance Ardian weapons with Ardian materials. Check the reinforced dismantle Ardian weapons. Okay. So what?
Subar.
So I can make myself an insect glaive.
Let's see what we can come up with.
This would make it a fire element type, rarity 7. Ardian bonus affinity infusion. I have 2 of these. All right, so theoretically I use this blade. And then affinity infusion or attack infusion. Okay, this changes whether, yeah, you can see. So paralysis and blast I don't know about. You can see the numbers over here. So like if I use infinity infusion, this affinity goes to 15% there. Whereas if I use attack infusion, it goes to a higher attack value. I guess we'll stick to affinity for here, and then element type dragon, and then an attack infusion. So wait, we get fire, paralysis, and dragon. What does that make? No element. So we just get Ardian Glaive 2 with attack and affinity. All right, I think we'll hold off on this until we have more stuff and can figure some more things out. That's not what I actually came here to do. I was just curious. What new talismans can I make? Blessing Charm 3. Ooh, I could upgrade my Blessing Charm. All right. What else can I make that's new? Let's go with rarity first. Okay, so we got a Blight Charm here. That comes with Blight resistance. Phoenix Charm with Coalescence. I don't know what these are. Reduces the duration of elemental blades by a lot or nullifies them. That could be good. Right now I'm using it for Divine Blessing, which is kind of good too. What's Coalescence? Slight increase to elemental damage and status buildup. Oh, okay. Resentment, Adrenaline Rush. There's some good stuff in here. I might want to get a new charm soon. Antivirus, Fine Resistance, yeah. But let's look at the Palico equipment.
Catch your eye?
High rank. Let's go down to the bottom. What can we make for him? All right, so we can make him some new weapons, it looks like.
Hello.
All right, so what are we looking at here? He's got this hammer. You can't really. I wish there was a way to see it better. He's got this hammer. What else have we got? Guardian Rathian Blade. Oh, that's pretty dope. I like that. A sickle. An Arajakan staff. That's kind of cool looking. Of these, I think I like the Guardian Wrath Blade the best. Let's get him equipped with this.
I'm ready to work. Alrighty, perfection.
All right, there's his new blade.
I'll be even more helpful now.
And then for armor sets, what do we have here? It's mostly like dressing him up however we want. So let's see. He looks like a giant bell. No. We dress him up like a Blango. That's kind of cool. I like that. What is this one? This is the Gravios. Yeah, super defensive. What else do we have? The Guardian Wrathmail. This would match what I'm wearing. There's some cool stuff in here. This set's kind of interesting. I think I like the idea of this, although, yeah, pretty light on. It's a little bit less defense, but it's got very few resistance problems. All right, let's get him decked out as a Blagango.
Alrighty. Perfection. Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
Okay.
Come back anytime.
That's not bad. And we're going to fight a Blagango right now, I believe. Oh, he's got another quest for us. Go to equipment. Here we go. No. How do I... How do I customize it so the head shows up again? Change appearance. Here we go. Palico. No, this is another one of those things where there's some menu option somewhere. Here we go. Palico equipment appearance. There we go. Yikes. All right. And we can color it if we want to make him like even more interesting. Maybe he should be like a Super Saiyan. Like a Super Saiyan monkey. I like the yellow. It's a little bit too bright though. We want high saturation, maybe a little bit of a lower brightness. Yeah, there we go. What is that, 49? There we go. How about that? He's got a little red butt. All right. So Casper will run around looking like a Super Saiyan monkey for a while. I guess we're fine with that. Okay, let's do this next fight.
Yes.
It's gonna be what we protect to fight a Blagango. We're gonna want, I believe, all right, so head is breakable, tail is breakable, rear is the weak point, good to know. And we're gonna wanna use our fire glaive here. All right, cool. It's perfect, you think so? All right, let's see, we should be good for food still, I think. Let's double check. "14 minutes should be enough, yeah, okay. Let's grab the heat mantle bug and some hot peppers to make drinks. And then we already got the flash pot up. All right, let's go. Let's swap over to the fire glaive. Yep, I think that's... Yeah, that's the Kutku glaive. Nice, okay. All right, so the rear is the weak point. That's what we got to remember here.
There, that's the Blanganga. It seems even more wild now than when the team encountered it.
It could be agitated from the incident with your injured soldier. It might lash out again. Requesting guild authorization.
Granted, you're authorized to hunt the target.
Oh, he's got that rear attack. Was not expecting that. Let's get a mount off. Nice and early, if we can. Wow! I didn't think he could get that high coming out of the ground like that. Here's the wound break. Maybe we get them out? No, okay, he's going away, he's going away. He's gonna come jumping out of the ground. Nice. I can't get the white. I can't get the white. There it is. Let's go for the mount if we can. Nice. Okay, work the head. Hold on. Move down, make another wound on the butt. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Well, he wiggles his butt. Tries to get me off. Nice.
Time to go on the offensive!
Okay, he's gonna jump out of the ground here, I think. Yep. He got a counter off on me there. Let's flash him real quick.
It's blinded! Watch out!
Oh, really? Oh, really? He can't see. He's still hurting me.
Leave this to me!
Heals inbound. Thank you. He's got a bunch of wounds on him I could be using here. Nice. I kind of missed the mark on that. But yeah, all these wounds are great.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Okay, he's fleeing. He's fleeing. Let's chase him. Let's chase him. This fight's going very well. I'm very happy with this so far. Woo! Wow, wow, wow. Come on, come on, come on. Better than that, better than that.
Shot trap's down and ready for you!
Glad to hear it. a real mistake there. I pressed the wrong button. Let's not let him run away if we can avoid it.
This'll stretch you out the way.
Oh, right in the asshole. Perfect. Please don't clip that. Nice. Casper and you are focused in the game. Yeah, we're doing well here. No, don't fall off. Or do, I guess.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Oh, I got him. Okay, nice. Got him with an insect. Got him with a Kinsect strike.
As always.
I did not see him go to...
My partner.
I did not hear the weakness message that he could be captured, or I would have tried with him. I also didn't see the little skull indicator, but I was so focused on the fight. That went fairly well. What was the time on this? What was the time to hunt? I'm curious. I think that's one of the ending metrics that we get. Pelts, certificates, whiskers, all that seems good. Completion time, 8 minutes, 8 seconds. Not bad. Monkey down. Hey, Dan, welcome back to the channel. And what do we pick up here? Ballistics and Razor Sharp. All right, Razor Sharp I do kind of like. Razor Sharp I would like to get at some point. Especially once I get up into the high end of the weapons where I have that little sliver of white sharpness. Razor Sharp can be great. All right, that was good. That was a fast, fun hunt. Few mistakes. Relatively few. Oh my god, look at Casper. We're running around in his little yellow monkey suit. It's ridiculous.
Hey.
All right, someone else here
Hello.
has a quest for me, I guess. Let's go take a look. A side quest. This is far enough that maybe I should have gotten the sacred out, but whatever. All right, what do you got for me? Who is this? Dogard.
Safe Artemis. Hey, hear me out a minute. We're in a real tight spot here.
Is something wrong?
Yeah. So the good news is that we've been getting more orichalcite lately. It's better quality too, but more crafting means more scrap. And with this much being made, we've had to, you know, dump it.
And that's a problem?
Stuff's been revered since ancient times. We don't mean any disrespect, just... we're also busy, yeah? I don't know if it's related. But now we have this walking boulder turning up outside town. There are reports that people are getting hurt too.
What is that, another Gravios?
Possible it's related. Some species of monster feed on ores and metals. The guild will look into the matter. Please just give us some time.
There's things that eat metal? Yeesh. All right. We'll leave it to you. Just be careful.
Okay, this is probably a second Gravios for us to fight here. Or it could be a new monster. Yeah, no, okay.
It wouldn't be strange to think that the excess orichalcite could have drawn it in. And it seems there have previously been sightings around Azus. You were authorized to hunt that Gravios before the damage spreads.
Okay, so... So many updates. Let's take the quest.
I'm doubly
Oh, she's
sorry
thanking
for
me.
putting my
Okay.
team in danger and then making you clean up the mess.
That was the monkey.
Trebly so, considering that Blanganga would have been fine if not for my own carelessness.
Yeah, you're dummy, Alma.
Confident you'll put those lessons to good use going forward.
Thank you. Now that the team's safety has been secured, we can continue our survey of the ruins. Would you mind if I asked you to join me for a bit? There's something I'd like for you to see.
Oh, I'm being auto cutscened? All right. Well, that Gravios can wait a minute, I guess. What is this?
From the age of Wyveria?
Yes, these relics are the subject of our current research. And...
Oh, is this... Does this put a new gathering point on the map, maybe?
I protected
That's interesting.
these relics?
well, more specifically, you protected our ability to discover them. The joy of that. Thank you.
Of course. But are you sure you don't want to stay here and join in the survey yourself?
As fascinating as it is, my focus lies elsewhere right now. When you made the decision to slay Soshia, you protected the entire ecosystem here. Thanks to that, normal life has continued for these people. Our investigation as well. So, I'd like to repay you for that, as your handler.
Oh, good. Give me some rare
I
materials.
want to learn, but I'll do all I can to keep growing.
I have every confidence in you, Alma.
Okay.
Safe Academies.
All right. So if we're going to be fighting Gravios, I'd like some more fire resistance than we have. Oh, what did we get? Ancient wyvern coins and large golden scale vase. Maybe, yeah, maybe that introduced a new thing on the map. Unlocked a new design for Ardian A armor series. Okay. Do we have anything with fire resist or blight resist that we can make? I can change out my legs, I think. And maybe, no, I need my gloves. Let's see, hold on.
In mind?
What do I have? I can change out my, I can change out my helm. Okay, so I can change out my helm, because that's the Ajarakan. And then I can change out my greaves. So anything with fire resist or blight resistance would be great.
Shebar.
Do we have anything like that? Fire resistance, here we go. I can't actually make that. I don't have the parts I need for either of the pieces. All right, well, let's move on for now. Would I want to get these though? What does this come with? Constitution and fire resistance. Constitution and recovery up. Yeah, one of these could be decent. Let's maybe wish list that for now. So if we fight another Kutku and get the parts, it'll remind us to come back for it. What else do we have? Fire resistance or blight resistance? Here we go. Fire resistance here. Not on the helm or the feet, unfortunately. Yeah, it's all on the other parts, so that's no good. Earplugs. Poison sleep. Blind, ice. I'm running out of things that might have it. Blast resistance. Windproof. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it. Ardian. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like I'm not going to be able to get the fire resistance that I want. I guess I could get it from a talisman here. Yeah, so fire resistance here might do it. Fire resistance plus 20, defense plus 10.
Shebar.
All right, sure. This is all low rank stuff. Fire charm
Like
2. Okay. I mean, that's... What do I need here? Talioth scale? So I could actually get this. If I knew where to get a Talioth scale plus. That's some sort of fish scale, right? I don't know what a Talioth is. Maybe it's a monster I haven't fought yet. I have 0 and need 3. So all right, let's just, that's the best I can do for right now, I guess. Let's go fight this Gravios.
I heard from the others.
So just to remind ourselves, it's got a strong roar, minor tremor, fire blight, poison, and sleep. So the head is breakable and then becomes a weak point. Belly is a weak point. The tail is severable and a weak point. The back is a weak point. Basically, you need to pick a spot and break off the armor. And we'll use our Ice Glaive. I'd love to get the tail severed, but I don't know if that's reasonable. Maybe if we just focus the tail from the start. We can try it. And then I guess, yeah, let's register this for now as fire resist for now. This might change later, but that's okay. All right, and how much time do we have? I need another meal. Okay. Okay, here we go.
My glasses! I can't believe I lost them.
What? First of all, they're on your face.
Aren't they on your face?
No, not these. My special glasses.
Okay, she's forcing another quest on me right now. This is not what I want to do.
Me with some material she got from the stone folk. They were quite stunning. They had stylish frames and crystal clear lenses. Sturdy too. Truly a visionary masterpiece. But now they're gone. So much for my dream of them ending up in a museum one day.
Any idea where you dropped them?
It must have been while I was out investigating the Scarlet Forest. Come to think of it, there were some Wudwuds around.
Let's see if we can track them.
All right, that I'm not doing right now.
Yes.
Optional assignments, yeah, succulent scraps. According to Dogard, a Gravios has been observed near Azuz. It's only a matter of time before it attacks the village, so the guild has authorized you to hunt it. All right, I am going to need a cool drink here to fight in the oil slick, or the oil well basin, I believe.
Hunt is on!
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
Let's get the chili mantle bug. Looks good. There's my cool drink. Oh, what does this do? Probably I don't want to mess with that. It's probably some sort of a trap. All right, where is this thing? It's all the way down here. Do we have anywhere closer we can get via fast travel? That's about as close as we can get, it looks like. So that we don't have to travel, like, down. We can just travel across. Alright. We should find some chill shrooms just so I can get an extra cool drink if I need it. There we go. Okay. All right, so I think we're gonna just focus hard on the tail, because it says that it's a weak point if you break off the armor. So we're gonna try and break the armor on the tail and sever. Of course, if we do that, then we have the problem that once the tail's severed, it's hard to. Well, we should still be able to attack the stump, right? All right. Well, let's take the free sneak attack here. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, I forgot. You know what I forgot? I need to switch to the ice glaive. And that means I lose my extracts. Where is your leg? God damn it. There we go. Okay. All right, so focusing on the tail to start. Oh, look at that. Yeah, he's got a weakness right after the big attack. He's gonna do something with his tail, I think. No, he's gonna turn around. What is he gonna do? I'm not sure what to make of this. He's making it very hard for me to do what I want to do. Here we go. Yeah, use your tail attack and then see, it's like flying up in the sky. All right, let's work on it this way. All right, he's flinging it. Let's hold on tight. Hold on tight. Okay, cut. Hold on. Hold on. Go for the part break, I guess. Okay. What? I can't even see what he's doing. There we go. That was nice. Here we go. I need to get to the tail. Okay, all right. This might be a good time to blind him, I think. Yeah, that looks good. Then I need to get to a point where I can do something with his tail. He's just keeping it real high. Makes it tough. Oh, okay, hold on. I just lost my extracts. I think I might have gotten that. Yeah, I did. Nice. No, come on. I'm clicking buttons and he's just not responding. I think his head gets like after this. Okay, okay. Nice. Let's go down to the tail. Keep working the tail. Oh, we got the sever. Excellent. Okay. That should be a weak point now.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Okay, perfect. I will let it move to a new area. That's fine. Nice, we got the sever. All right, let's carve this. Woo! A good opener. We got a carapace. Oh, you can carve more than once with this thing. I guess it makes sense. It's enormous. All right, we got 2 carapaces. I guess that's a good thing. Let's sharpen up. Take a quick potion for that little bit of damage we took. You know, the Rocksteady Mantle, I should be using it more often. I think that's going to be helpful in this fight, especially when we get to him, because he roars and tremors a lot. So if we can avoid getting shook, that'll be good. Let's see if we can catch up to him. So that stump should be a good weak spot for us to focus on now, I think. Is he fighting something else? What's he doing? Yeah, he's fighting... Okay, he's fighting a Jarrakan. All right, while they're busy, let's use this opportunity to go ahead and get some extracts going.
Another monster's horning in. Nimble as a cat. Fierce as a cat. Bigger wasp for you.
Oh, okay. Yep, got messed up there by the blow. The stump doesn't really seem to be doing what I expected it to. Yikes, that's close. Yeah, see, he does have like a woundish or a weak spot after that attack. Yeah, I jumped right into that. You want to get up and maybe use that?
Snap out of it.
Let's use the Rocksteady here. Whoa! Oh, he aimed it to my right and I moved into it. We got that or not. I don't think we did. Can I get it? No. Too far. There we go. Right after that attack, he gets a weakness there. I can't get to that wing wound.
Trap's down and ready for you.
We've been given more supplies.
There we go. Ugh.
Leave it to me. Heels inbound.
Wow, okay. Right in the face from on high. Oh, that was dope. Couldn't get it. Okay, he's fleeing? He's fleeing. All right. This is definitely going better the second time around. It's still not exactly easy.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
Nice, I got a mount out of that. Cool. Definitely want to try to break the plating on its skull. That'd be fantastic.
The monster's exhausted. The monsters are fighting each other.
Oh, they are? Great. What is that? Is that a Rathalos? Well, you do whatever damage you want to do, bro. I mean, I'll still get the kill, I think. Yeah, they are fighting like mad. I think he's running though. Yeah. Okay. Let's follow and leave this guy behind. Thanks for your contribution, my friend. He is nice and slow here. Oh, what's happening? I think. Oh, I need a cool drink. That's what's happening. Yep. Okay. Man, those run out so fast. How do I get that? How do I get the wounds on his wing, man? Okay, right after he uses this face thing. Nope. After this face thing? No. He's still got more. There we go. I think that hit the wound. Yeah, it did. Nice. What are you gonna do now? You're gonna roll? Okay. It's looking weak, almost there. Okay, now I think we can try to capture it. Come here, big boy. Come on. Just take a step towards me. There we go. 1, 2. Nice! Okay. All right. Woo!
Amazing as always.
Okay, much better than the first time. He's still very hard to deal with, but we got the sever. And we got the capture. I'm happy with that. I thought that went pretty well. What was the completion time here? 14 minutes, 35 seconds. Not too bad. We got a wing, a Kinsect, a carapace, Gravios wing. None of this is the plus stuff, interestingly enough. And we picked up, let's see, an opener jewel. Okay. Success! Yeah, that was cool. That was a good one. Better fight. Better fight. I think there's a way, as my voice cracks like a teenage boy, I think there's a way to look at your hunt history. I can't remember. What did we get an update on here? Rathalos, yeah. Oh. So wait, who did we see before? We saw the Guardian Rathalos. That was an actual Rathalos. That's why I felt like I hadn't seen it before. It was red instead of white and black. Okay. Something else showed up here. These Guardian Secrets. Whatever. Okay. Quest results? That's not what I'm after. Chat log. I could have sworn... I saw it in here somewhere. You know what? It might be at the quest board.
Ooh, guess what?
Yes.
Post join quest, Palico deployment status. Field survey history. Okay, this is what I was thinking of. Yeah, okay. So does this have my results on it? No. Okay, so you get the... You can see what you did, I guess? But you can't see the results? That's kind of disappointing. So you can see... Okay, and it's not every quest you did. It's just field survey history. Most recent 14. So this I did yesterday, for example. Now, it would be nice if it showed you the results. Oh, well.
I'll be waiting here.
Too bad. Okay. Guys, I think I'm going to call that for today. I feel like that's a good place to stop the stream. We've got a ton more stuff to do, though. We've got quests in Windward Plains and Scarlet Forest, then the main quest over here. Lots of stuff to do to be grabbing up new materials, new armor sets, new weapons, all that stuff. All seems pretty good. I'll probably play some more off stream later today because I am enjoying the hell out of the game. But and here's our new Palico status, our new Palico gear. He looks like a little golden monkey. All right. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Daniel, Richards, and Radix. Radix, thank you so much for stopping by and chatting with me during the stream today. To anybody else watching in the future, thanks to you as well. Hope you guys all enjoyed and hope to see you again live sometime. Until then, have a great rest of your day. For those of you live, it's Sunday, so have a great rest of your Sunday. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.